So I've been asked by a number of people, what is this linked pathway that they've heard some things about? And well, as an avid walker and a cyclist, I thought I would take some time to do a little review of it. Now, this has been a pathway that's been in the design stages for a number of years. I've been looking forward to having it completed because I've ridden my bike many times between Lethbridge and Coaldale for work and for pleasure, and riding along the highway is not really all that enjoyable. So I was looking quite forward to this pathway being built, and section number 1, phase number 1, has finally been completed this year, which is 2024, and is now open for use. It's a paved pathway that allows cyclists, joggers and walkers to get between Lethbridge and Coaldale. Currently, it's only approximately 5 kilometers. It ends kind of strangely in the middle of a farmer's field where there's a turnaround. It doesn't even join up to a roadway, but it is usable and it is quite enjoyable to go through. Please understand that it does go through farmland, so you could get wet from irrigation systems. There's mud on the trail, there's farm equipment and such. So it is in a active area for farming. But I thought I would just give you some information and break it down about what you can expect and where to find it. So it is located on the west side of Coaldale, Alberta. It's not quite even a kilometer from highway number 3 is where the pathway begins. But if you're driving there is 0 places to park. And I mean 0. In fact, when I was there was somebody that was parked on the roadway, partially out onto the roadway, because there's really nowhere to park there. If you are driving in a vehicle to get there, I strongly recommend going down the road a little ways, and there is a pull-off spot that you can get into. I don't know if this is official. There is no signage. There's no nothing. It's a Wild West type of thing out here that you have to find your way yourself. But that's where I parked, and it was much safer. Now, you've already missed probably the nicest part of the path, so I would strongly suggest that you go back and ride or walk all the way back to the starting point and start from there if you're going to do the whole thing, which will add an extra few kilometers to your exercise as well. And then from there, once you start at the beginning, you go around a little storm pond area, and there's the only picnic table, and it doesn't look like an official picnic table or bench or anything on the trail in this area. And then you head out and you go on the trail. Like I said, it's a paved trail. It's quite smooth. It's new this year. I'm hoping it doesn't get torn up by farm equipment and other stuff, because like I said, it's in an active farming area, but it is quite a nice ride. It is very hot out here. There is no shade. There is currently nowhere to sit. So be prepared, bring water with you. You may want to bring something to sit on as well if you want to sit down, because there's nowhere to sit. It's mud. There is a trail that runs beside it for part of the way that's irrigation access road that you could actually sit on that. But like I said, there is nowhere currently to sit down, and it is hot and it can be very windy as well. But it's well worth it. It took me approximately 16 minutes, 17 minutes at my rate to ride it. When I was out there was nobody else on the trail. When I was packing up to leave, a couple showed up on electric bikes, which I think is going to be one of the big things that will use this trail, especially when it's hooked up all the way to Lethbridge. And I also passed somebody else that was out for a run on it. So it's going to be well used, but at this point it is pretty much the trail, and that is it. So I hope you enjoy this. At the end, I actually turn around and come back where I've done it a little bit faster. I did it real time riding out there, so you can see everything if you want to. You can also increase the speed on YouTube so that it goes faster if you want to go through it faster. And on the way back, I did it at 7 times the speed so that you can actually see it, and we'll get through it a little bit quicker. So I hope you enjoy this. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.